Oh, hello, chat. How are you doing?
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Ew, the guy from Bob. Hey, why don't you go swimming? You know, you should just be able to go outside, Thomas, right? Because you're thinking of the water. Get it? All right, cool. Yeah, see, we're not. We threw the tea in the harbor. Yeah, we don't have to worry about that. Did you hear they're going to try helicopter with rocket? Wait, what? What? Yep. You need to start buying those Cheetos pickle egg bacon bit sandwiches to get DJ back. Why? So someone can claim my entire net income, Tessa, for a 5-minute segment on a 12-hour VOD? Yeah. Because, you know, I stole something from them, not vice versa. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Ando, I think they're going to do it. Yeah, Tess, I can't, man. I can't. Like, what do you want? I can't do it. I'd love to sit here and listen to Led Zeppelin all day with everybody. We'd be blasting Van Halen when we launch rockets like we used to do, but, you know, so clearly, you know, playing a 2-minute song, you know, means entitlement to my entire income.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
So, hard pass. Well, you don't need to pay for copyrighted music. I just miss DJs, that all. Alright, whatever. Well, anyway. The Rocket Lab there and back again mission, fellas. How are you doing? I'm doing alright. You can link the song we play? Yeah, I've done that from time to time. Flykin, how are you? Do we have a good weekend? My weekend isn't over.
Discovery, go
Not even supposed to be here today. Yay for Kiwi launches. Peter Bick. Gonna launch a rocket off his dick. Maha, did you realize that? Okay, we rivals for the next 2 weeks, then all goes back to normal. What did I... Oh, Celtics. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah. I hope they catch it today. My Rocket Lab is down 49% from when I bought it. Well, let's... The stream is up. It is on. We'll see where it takes us here. Let me just copy this around there like that. Rocket Lab stonk. You know what the funny thing is? Hey, Gene Jacques. 6-month resub. Thank you very much. If you have a hole in your deck, then you can use caulking to patch it up. Yes, that is correct. And you know what? You know what this calls for? Speaking of fixing your dick.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Here. Heck him! 56 months. So yeah, we got Rocket Lab here. John, let's see what we got here. Take a look. You think they're gonna do it? Hey, it's up today.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Chase Elliott wins. Yeah, why'd they race today, Bandit? It is Home Depot. Rained out. Got it.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
What timing that is. What timing that is. All right, here we go. This is a big mission. This is kind of the reason why I'm here, guys. The There and Back Again mission is the first attempt at recovering a booster. Fully recovering a booster for Rocket Lab. They'll talk all about it.
Discovery,
Let's
go
sit
and throttle
back,
up.
relax, and see if they can do it. Who thinks they can do it? I think they can do it. Why Rocket Lab USA if they're in New Zealand? They're an American company, Swishio, that launches in New Zealand. But it's funny because it's an American company that's founded by New Zealanders with American citizenship. So it's technically a U.S. company. It do be like that.
And good morning from New Zealand, where
Muriel?
we are counting down to the liftoff of Rocket Lab's 26th Electron mission, there and back again. You are looking at a live view of the rocket ready on the pad at Rocket Lab Launch Complex 1 on New Zealand's east coast, from where we will fly 34 spacecraft to space for a range of customers on board this rideshare mission.
I agree, Fuzz.
It is the 3rd of May
No.
here in New Zealand, and we
No,
are
fucking.
about 20 minutes away from the opening of today's 2-hour launch window, with T0 set for 10:41 a.m. local time.
2-hour launch window?
My name's Muriel Baker, and I'm here
Oh,
at Rocket
crap.
Lab's Mission Control Centre in Auckland, New Zealand, to take you through the launch and our incredibly exciting secondary mission to catch a returning rocket booster from space with a helicopter. Today's
Kiwis
launch
do
will
we
be
have
the
in here?
first
Just a
time
couple.
we try to bring back Electron's booster
There you go,
underneath the
Betsy.
helicopter. It's all part of our plan to make Electron the world's first reusable orbital class small rocket, and this mission is the most advanced milestone in the program yet. We have live footage coming into Mission
true,
Control
Tessa.
from the helicopter for today's catch,
I
which
hope
we will
so,
bring
Endo.
to you
Hey!
on the broadcast as we have it, and you can see it on your
Yo!
Keep in mind, though, that considering how far out to sea the helicopter will be, the video feed could be patchy and inconsistent, so
Oh,
bear
I'm
with
back.
us,
Muriel,
and we'll bring you what we can. From about T plus
There we go.
8 minutes into the mission, we'll cross to the view from the helicopter as they attempt the catch. And regardless of whether we get those live shots, we will bring you updates throughout this broadcast on those operations as soon as we have them. It goes without saying, though, that catching a rocket mid-air with a helicopter is unconventional, and multiple factors need to align perfectly for today's first attempt to be a success. When it comes to
little ways
R&D,
up there,
we
Thomas.
aim for the best, but we also
What's the
plan
smoke
for the
coming
worst.
out? It's
And our
condensation.
backup option today is
Well,
our recovery vessel, stationed at sea
hang on one
near the
sec.
recovery
I'll
zone,
answer that in a moment.
and ready on standby to fish the booster from the ocean, like on previous
No,
recovery
Brimo is
missions
not
if
home.
we needed to.
She's on an airplane
Regardless
right now.
of the outcome of today's recovery attempt, we will gather plenty of invaluable data to inform future attempts. We have recovered Electron's booster this way 3 times before on previous missions, where we used a parachute to slow Electron's first stage before landing it softly in the ocean to be retrieved by our recovery engineers from the vessel.
So, that's gaseous oxygen coming out there. With a rocket, when you're going up into space, you need oxygen to combust things. So rockets take the oxygen with them. So the problem is that oxygen, if you try to keep it as a liquid down here, it gets very cold, hence the white stripes. That's not paint, that's actually ice up on the booster. And the gas, and it also boils, so they have to vent. And these will shut right when the rocket goes.
Discovery, go and throttle up.
Yeah, Switchio, I'm with you.
Approximately T plus 50.
Yeah, the white stripe is condensation. Liquid oxygen, in order for oxygen to exist as a liquid, it has to be extremely cold. So, I mean, obviously it's on the inside of the booster, but like it's inside of the fuel tanks. You can see the fuel tanks on the first and second stage right here. But it's so ridiculously cold, the rocket gets cold, and there's humidity in the atmosphere, right? And any of the humidity in parts of the atmosphere that gets close to the rocket, it actually gets so cold it freezes the water right out of the atmosphere. Hence the ice that gets put on there. That's just like if you pull a cold drink, pull a nice cold snack out of the fridge, it sweats a little bit. Same thing going on.
Expand this constellation. And then after unseen labs, will
Yeah,
come
the
the
ice will
Aurora
come off,
Sector
time.
1,
Yeah,
also
it'll come
known
off.
as the
Yeah,
flying
it'll fall off the
from
sides.
Aurora Propulsion
The
Technology.
rocket's actually silver.
This satellite will
Yeah.
demonstrate space junk removal technologies for small satellites, including propulsion devices
give me one
and
second.
plasma brakes that
show
enable
you.
the sustainable use of space.
She's actually silver.
Next will be
Want to see
the
what that one
4
looks like?
Pico
There's a
satellites
picture
from
of it.
Alba Orbital.
That's
This
the one
cluster
you're
of
looking
tiny
at. That's a picture of the
spacecraft
exact
includes
one.
Alba's Unicorn 2 Pocket
See?
Cube satellite, which carries
Crazy,
an
right?
optical nighttime imaging payload designed to monitor light pollution across the globe.
Alzert,
Other
hey,
satellites
thanks,
are
man.
the TRSI-2, the TRSI-3,
Yeah,
and
Alzert, I'm with
A9
you.
Radar 1. Each of these small satellites carry a unique sensor designed to demonstrate innovative technologies.
Last,
on
please.
orbit.
See last.
And
See
then
last. Can
but
we
not
call it
least, on
Silvertron?
the
Yes.
manifest is Copia from Asterix Astronauts.
Will the helicopter be
A
manned?
technology demonstration that will
Yes.
remain attached to the kick
Why is the
stage
interstage
as
red?
it tests its deployment system.
Not sure on
designed
that
to
one,
improve
Hypersonic.
on power restraints typically seen in small satellites.
Don't see last. Okay, I won't. And now on to something completely different. See this? This right here is Peter Big Stick, right there. He launches his
Let's
rockets
delve
off the
a bit
launch stick.
deeper though into today's recovery mission.
Catch day,
and
my
how
dudes.
Our operations will take place. This mission is the ultimate recovery test. While the team has simulated a mid-air recovery
Buenos
in the
tardes,
past,
Swarms.
as I mentioned
¿Cómo
before,
estás?
this is our first attempt at the real thing. The helicopter we'll use in
Discovery,
today's
go and throttle
operations is a Sikorsky S-92 helicopter,
Nice.
specifically
Top fuel.
modified with an auxiliary tank to allow for extra fuel to complete today's offshore mission.
There you go, Thomas.
For anyone unfamiliar with this vehicle,
Yeah,
it
I
is
agree
a
with that,
massive
Trojan.
machine, roughly the size of a bus. Normally used in search and rescue
I'm
operations
not a
or to
helicopter.
ferry large groups
I'm an
of
attack
people,
helicopter.
the S-92's size and the power of its twin engines are being utilized today to manage the approximately 1 ton weight of Electron's booster.
Watch this. So this is what it's
The
supposed to do.
helicopter's capture zone is about 150 nautical miles off New Zealand's coast.
It's supposed to go through the
helicopter
drogue
will wait
chute
in
and
this area,
swing.
a safe distance from where Electron is expected to return before it attempts catch. To do this, the S-92 is equipped with a long line with a capture hook that will be used to snag in Electron's parachute cable as it slowly descends over the ocean.
This is
To
nuts.
practice
I love
our
it.
rocket catching skills, we've carried out
It's
many
crazy,
mid-air
I love
capture
it.
tests prior to this mission. These were conducted by dropping an Electron first
How do they
stage
plan on
test
getting the rocket on the
from a
ground?
second
They're
helicopter,
gonna
deploying the stage's
drop it onto a
parachute
boat.
and then using
My
the
boat.
S-92 to catch the stage as it descends.
maybe the boat will be on a fake marina in the second sector of the launch profile. If you understood that reference, good for you.
Electron's second stage will continue on to orbit for payload deployment, while Electron's first stage
My
will
boat.
reorient itself and begin its
Yep,
descent
F1.
back to Earth. It does this with tiny thrusters on the main body to tilt the first stage on the correct angle to
Damn.
slice through the atmosphere
sorry.
on the way back
I
down.
don't care, it's just funny.
After deploying a drogue parachute
Come on,
at
man.
13 kilometers or 8.3
Sorry,
miles altitude,
sorry. Won't
the
do that
main
again.
parachute will be extracted at around 6
Discovery,
kilometers
go and
or
throttle up.
3.7 miles above Earth. This double deployment of chutes will help to dramatically slow the stage to a speed of just 36 kilometers or 22.3 miles per hour. This is expected to take place from about 8 minutes and 12 seconds in the mission.
Yes,
As
Roger.
the stage enters the capture zone, our helicopter will swoop in and rendezvous with the returning stage and capture it by its parachute line. And so, as we approach the T-minus
Fast forward,
12-minute
Muriel.
mark in this
Preparing to fast forward. Preparing to fast forward. Fast forwarding, sir. Fast forwarding. What are you preparing? You're always preparing. Just go. Just go. Chad, you better buckle up. Yeah, buckle this. No, Tessa, I haven't. It's 2022, serious. You can be whatever you want. Yes, Marina. No, Marina. Hey, you know what? It's probably cool. I'm not gonna lie. That fake Marina Formula One it's probably cool, but also. All right, I think we're caught up, dudes. Peter Beck usually is right here, but I don't see him there. If I had to guess, Peter Beck's probably out on the helicopter.
All uppers is the LD mission. We have a health count of 2 minutes, 4 minutes.
They held it.
And stand by for an update here shortly.
They held the count at 12. Land center or flight control?
So it sounds
I'll
like
let
we've
you
got
decide.
a hold in that go, no-go poll from our launch director. So we're going to stand by, listen in for more information from mission control, and wait for an update.
Why not both? All right. That's fair. On the helo or the boat? I'd be on my boat. Why stop here? Because we passed it. On Gunther's boat, yeah. Yeah, it's my boat. What's that, T-Man? Is this that we've been trying to...
All operators, this is the LD on mission.
Oh.
Please continue to monitor your critical systems and be prepared for a go-no-go on restarting of the count.
Okay. He's basically... That was the rocket way of saying, like, just hang on for a second. Yeah, Shipwreck, I don't think so. What's the cargo? I'm a bit behind on rocket news. Well, Ace, they're launching just kind of... The There and Back Again mission is launching just pretty much regular cargo. Like, they're launching some imaging satellites. Muriel talked about it a little bit earlier in the VOD. Just, I think it's got, like, a bunch of small satellites on it, and then a couple of big boys. But the reason why this one is such a big deal is because they're going to try to grab that first stage. The red interstage, from what I can surmise... From chat telling me. Oh, excuse me. From what I can surmise here is that's indicative of a recovered launch. That first stage is going to parachute down and they're going to try to catch it with a helicopter. Yeah, I can't tell. The satellites are like maybe the size of a shoebox. It's heavy. I want a marina on my Formula 1 track. We have a marina on our Formula 1 track at home. Marina on our Formula 1 track at home.
For those of you just joining us,
they're thinking about whether they should launch it.
They
found something that they didn't like.
T-minus 12 minutes to launch.
It's not a planned hold,
for an update from Mission Control, and as soon as we have that, we'll share that with you here.
I think so, passing, yes. If they catch it, do you think they'll reuse this one or take it apart? It really depends. I would probably take it apart just to see how it held up. Yeah. Alex, are we ready for the great jump? Yep. We'll see what happens here. I hope they press space on this thing soon. I got a meeting in a little bit. Yeah. "34 satellites to Sun Synchronous." Yeah, Shadow Man, it's small sat. They got a bunch of small sats on there. Hey, Red Munchkin, thanks for the raid, buddy. Appreciate it. Yikes. I saw it, Mars Resident. Yeah, yikes. Red, what were you up to, bud?
Discovery, go and throttle up.
Zero. If I started a company, it'd be Press Space. Nice. Verbs, 37-month resub. Appreciate it. What's up, subs? Yikes. Can you spot the difference? Espinala? It's the same picture. No, Red Munchkin, hey, how's things? You was playing KSP. Thanks for the shout out. Of course, man. Lock up the snacks. It's a Munchkin raid. But wait, aren't Munchkin snacks in themselves snots? Does that mean that raiders are the snacks? Tori Bruno looked at one of the cursed rocket pictures subs on Twitter. And it was a cursed picture of Atlas V with a payload on the side of it, and he went, "Yikes! Get in my belly." That new Railroad Dev video about tunnels, though.
Discovery,
Yeah, we might have to go peeping on that. Rocket does, in fact, do rocket things. Yep. They did helicopter with rocket. Or, well, not they haven't yet. They're going to do helicopter with rocket, hopefully. They can't stop delaying. At some point, they just need to take what they can get. No, they'll wait. Customers payloads are on the line. You launch it. You give it the best opportunity of success. There's a picture of the helicopter.
Just an update for those of you who have joined us again, that we are in a hold at T-minus 12 minutes while we wait for an update from our launch director on whether we'll proceed through to T0. But on your screen, you've got those live views coming in from the recovery helicopter out over the Pacific Ocean. Our hold should not have an effect on these recovery procedures, so no worries there. But we'll come back to you with an update
She said
as
no
soon
worries.
as we hear more from our launch director.
People from Australia and New Zealand say that. That was your stupid EJ comment for the day. There you go. Had to keep up appearances. I understand what Creeper's saying, Kentab. Like you don't want to push the launch, but also the customer doesn't want to sit and have their payload on the ground for a little bit of time either. What's the inclination? Mab, she's going south. How long's the launch window? About 2 hours. No worries, mate. Oh. Nah, no worries. What's this view? That's looking down on the bottom of the helicopter. I found this amazing picture of Missile Row in the 60s. Okay. Let me see, boy. Damn! It'll look like that again soon, Ian.
All operators of the LD on mission. I've resumed the count. We are now at 13 minutes,
Okay.
26 seconds and counting.
Okay, here we go.
New T0 time is 224952 UTC.
8,000 feet, John. She's way up there.
Standard time.
Will they say what made it hold? No. Countdown is resumed. T-minus 13 minutes. So on your left screen here above my head, that's a downward-facing camera from the helicopter. The type of helicopter that they're using is the Sikorsky S-92.
The count has resumed towards.
And the shot on the right is obviously the rocket. The helicopter is probably about, I don't know, I'd say like, 600 kilometers downrange. It's east of like New Zealand's lower island. It's a long way. Hopefully they can grab it. Yes, Ian, yeah, of course.
Okay, so we have a new T0 time at 10:49 a.m. New Zealand local time, or 22:49 UTC. And as you heard from our launch director,
it is on flight
we are
radar.
about
It's like
18 seconds
it's
away
like
from the
ZHDV
go
or something
for this mission. So we'll wait here.
It's
with
east
mission
of
control
east of
com
Christchurch. Yep,
and listen into
that's
what
right,
our
Mab.
operators
South
have to
Island.
confirm.
I mean, that's way down there, dude. That's nowhere near the Mahi Peninsula, but that's how far these things get yeeted downrange.
All operators, this is the LD on mission with a go-no-go sequence poll. Stage.
Stages go.
Avionics.
Avionics is go.
GNC.
GNC's go.
VCON.
VCON is go.
T1.
T1 is go.
GC.
You're
Jesus,
doing it.
go.
Okay, man.
PLF.
PLS is go.
RSO.
RSO is go.
MET.
MET is go.
MM.
MM is go.
LD sub.
LD sub go.
All operators, this is the LD on mission. Go sequence is complete. We are T-minus 11 minutes, 24 seconds and counting. We are go for terminal count at T-minus 10 minutes. From this time, the 3-word hold procedure is in effect.
So right now, if anybody yells hold 3 times, stop everything. What just happened there is the launch director went around the horn. That's all the people sitting at the other desk. Launch director's usually in the back in the center. He went around and asked everybody that controls each subcomponent of the rocket if they're ready to go. Like the guy that controls the guidance system, the pad control systems, the environmental control systems.
So there you have it. We are back
Everybody
on
seems
track.
to be good to go.
There's
So let's
confirmation
see.
from Mission Control that the systems are healthy, and we will be proceeding with the
Yes,
remainder
that
of
joke
the
systems
count.
are go. Yep.
The T0 liftoff time is a new time of 10:49 a.m. New Zealand local
Yeah, Flecken,
time,
we don't do
or
stuff like that.
22:49 UTC. So liftoff time for our Eastern Time Zone viewers is 18:49, and for our Pacific viewers it is 15:49.
Yeah, Tessa, indeed.
Today is Electron's time to shine, but
No.
recently we also celebrated a major step forward
I
in
don't
our
think so,
program
Grab.
for Neutron, our much bigger new
Oh,
rocket.
neutron
We
drop.
have broken ground at the location of our new Neutron production complex and launch pad in Wallops Island, Virginia. It's here we are planning to create more than 200 new jobs to support Neutron's development and its launch capability from the Mid-Atlantic Regional Spaceport. Neutron is our new launch vehicle designed to lift 13 tons of payload and to provide a tailored launch solution for satellite mega constellations. Neutron will take Rocket Lab reusability another step into the future as a fully reusable rocket, designed to land back on the launch pad after a mission, and from there be returned to the nearby production complex for refurbishment and reflight. With construction underway and Neutron's development really ramping up, there are many exciting opportunities to join the team. You can check these out for yourself on the careers page of our website at rocketlabusa.com.
That's pretty awesome. That's all out of Wallops, too. Rocket Lab already they have a pad at Wallops for Electron. Haven't used it yet. But that was cool. See, this is beautiful. But I like that. Are we on pad B? That might be on pad B, fellas.
Avionics LD on mission.
Oh.
The avionics.
Yes, sir. Please proceed with sequence 56, avionics terminal checks.
Okay.
Sequence 56, avionics terminal checks.
He's completing terminal checks mix. It is,
Today
Ian.
we're lifting
I'm
off
okay with
from
that.
Pad A at Launch Complex 1, but
It's
right
A,
next
fellas.
door
B is over
Pad
here.
B, where we will be hosting a very exciting mission next month. Flying in May from Launch Complex 1, we are taking the step before the leap with the launch of the Capstone mission to the Moon to support NASA's intent to return humans to the lunar surface. With our Electron rocket and our Photon spacecraft, our role is to deliver the Capstone small satellite owned and operated by Advanced Space to a particular orbit of the Moon, where NASA is planning for Gateway, a future small space station to provide astronauts with access to the Moon. There, Capstone will test and verify the orbital stability of that location, as well as test whether communication
for a
with
very
NASA's
small
Lunar
satellite
Reconnaissance Orbiter can gauge positioning, potentially allowing future spacecraft to determine their location relative to the Moon without having to rely on tracking from Earth.
Oh, that's dope.
Here's more about the mission and how we'll deliver it to the Moon with Electron and Photon.
Capstone drop. Sorry, Rupert. Blame the Kiwis.
Rocket Lab is supporting NASA's mission to return humans to the Moon. Launching on Electron this year, NASA's Capstone cislunar satellite will orbit the Moon, serving as a pathfinder for Gateway, a moon-orbiting outpost that is part of NASA's Artemis program to return humans to the lunar surface.
Yeah, lols.
Capstone's mission is to refine our knowledge of the dynamics of a unique halo-shaped orbit, paving the way for people to follow.
Look at the little baby rocket
The
engine.
Near Rectilinear Halo Orbit, or NRHO, has an unobstructed view of Earth at all times.
Yep.
And also enables communications coverage of the lunar South Pole, the destination of NASA Artemis astronauts.
It's gotta be at least
Most
3
Rocket
times
Lab
this
missions
big.
to date have deployed
That's freaking
spacecraft
awesome,
to an
dude.
orbit around 500 kilometers above Earth. But this mission will see us go a little bit further than usual, some 384,000 kilometers further. To get there, Electron will launch
miles.
Capstone to an initial low Earth orbit. From there, Rocket Lab's Photon spacecraft takes over, providing in-space propulsion to conduct a series of orbit-raising maneuvers.
Boop.
This builds up enough velocity to perform a translunar injection, allowing Capstone to break free of Earth's gravity and set a course for the Moon.
Yes.
Capstone will use its own propulsion system to enter a cislunar orbit. Traditionally, smallsats have had to wait years for a rideshare opportunity on a large rocket in order to reach lunar and deep space destinations. With Rocket Lab, the smallsats call the shots, getting a dedicated ride to exactly where they want to go and on their schedule.
That was the intention, lulz. Yeah. Capstone
is a hugely exciting
is a
mission.
hugely
supported
exciting
by the
mission.
Hundreds of team members in the Rocket Lab family at locations across the world. Right now, the team are preparing the Electron rocket for that mission, running through the final tests and checks of Photon, confirming the phasing orbit mission trajectories, readying the launch pad and spacecraft integration facilities, and preparing systems for the mission. We're proud to be working alongside NASA, Advanced Space, and Terran Orbital to deliver this historic mission and play our part in humanity's return to the Moon. But turning our attention back to the pad at LC1 now, and we can see that Electron's top clamp has opened and the strong back has moved away from the launch vehicle.
About
This is
5
a
minutes
good
out.
visual indication that the mission is
Galactic.
on track for liftoff, retracting the strong back out of the way for Electron to power off the pad at T0.
Yeah, Tessa, right?
And a look at the countdown clock, and we can see that we are just minutes away now from the final operational procedures
This is
before
there
launch.
and back
Very
again, HP.
exciting. We remain go for launch with greens across the board for the launch vehicle, payloads, the weather,
I know,
and our
Pet. Isn't
recovery
it
team.
cool? It's pretty rad. Hey, Pops. What's going on? So this is the there and back again mission. It's
At
launching
T-minus 2 minutes,
34
Electron will
satellites
move
up
to the
there.
countdown auto sequence.
Little
which is when
tiny
the flight
satellites.
computers on the rocket take over the launch countdown from manual control. At T-minus 1
Now,
minute
Maz,
30
their
seconds,
competition,
we
believe it
should
or
hear
not.
the call that LOX loading is complete on Electron, telling us that the vehicle is fully fueled for launch. At T-minus
baby
1 minute, the
satellites.
call will come from mission control that Electron's first and second stages are pressurized for launch and the vehicle is ready.
Sure,
Then we'll
Penta.
move to the final countdown to liftoff at
say
T-minus
so,
10
Pyro.
seconds and engine ignition shortly before liftoff at T0. Let's go to mission control comms now and listen into our launch director take us through the final count.
Yeah, this is launching 34 satellites to a sun-synchronous orbit. Sun-synchronous are...
LD GC on mission.
Go GC.
ECS disabled. Pad auto sequence is armed. Pad is ready for launch.
Okay, they're retrograde orbits. Polar, almost a little bit close to polar, but retrograde. They stay synchronous with the sun, utilizing Earth's precession to shift the orbit with the sun. So sun synchronous orbit is like, you know, if you see like okay, if you ever watched like the movie Enemy of the State, like, or you ever seen a movie with a spy satellite? Spy satellite like zooms in, it can see the guy like running, right? Those are satellites that are in sun synchronous, and they're like, oh, we got another coming into range now. Sun synchronous satellites are where all the Earth observation satellites are, because they basically make it so it's synchronized with the sun. Basically, the satellite goes over the same part of the world at the same time during the day. That's it. It's usually an inclined retrograde orbit, highly inclined retrograde orbit, so with an inclination past 90 degrees, meaning that, you know, the angle, the tilt of the orbit relative to the equator is past 90. So if the equator is right here, it's over there. So we're going to I'm going to see that launch. That's all going to be good, but I think a lot of people are here for the stage. They're going to try to recover that first stage. So hopefully to show that they could reuse them in the future. So I'm going to key back in over here. We're at T-minus 2 minutes, 2 seconds. Not really. Motorkid, no. No, Victory. This is Mahia in New Zealand. There's an Earth in the way.
Avionics batteries have switched to internal power.
Okay. Electron's on internal power, meaning they cut it off from the grid.
AFTs to the screen and enabled for flight.
It is, Red. Yeah, they're recovering it with a Sikorsky S-92. That's a big helicopter. It's about the size of a Greyhound bus. It's a big helo.
Complete lock system in recirculation.
Okay. See, they closed the vents. I don't know, Tiny, if you're still here. They closed the vents. That means we're going. Or at least we're looking good to go.
Discovery, go at throttle.
Diesel. It's going good, Curly. Yeah, going real good. I thought this was from Wallops. No, Mahi on this one. They're building out an Electron pad at Wallops right now. Yep. All right. Inside of 1 minute here.
All anti-gas string disabled.
Stage 1 and Stage 2 are pressed for flight.
High flow engine purge is enabled.
Zay, how are you? 35 seconds.
Deluge is activated.
The helicopter ECM is going to drop the stage onto a ship, so I don't think that's going to happen.
T-minus
but
20 seconds.
20 seconds. You should see the water suppressors turning on here. There they go.
10, 9,
See?
8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Stand by for engine
3,
ignition.
2, 1.
Okay, we're flying. Here we go. Here we go. That looked real good. Everything looked real good there.
Beginning pitch.
Stage 1 propulsion is nominal.
T plus 31 seconds into the mission, and Electron is airborne after our 26th launch from LC1.
Oh,
We have a
tracker guy lost
great
it.
view of that Electron leaving the pad as Electron powers its way
Oh,
to space.
oh, oh.
We are now
Oh,
at 3
yup.
or 4 kilometers in
Nope.
altitude, and very soon Electron will reach max Q. This is what's known as the point in the mission when the aerodynamic forces against the
There you
rocket
go.
are at their peak and cause the most amount of stress Electron will experience
You
on
seeing
its
that?
descent.
You catching that camera,
The call that
guy?
we've cleared max Q should come from mission control shortly.
Look, you can see the 2 launch pads. One there, and then you can see the smoke from the launch pad right there.
Vehicle has cleared max Q.
Maximum dynamic pressure.
Having cleared max Q, Electron's
know,
trajectory
Jason, right?
remains on track, and its propulsion is looking nominal as the mission continues to orbit. Soon we'll be coming up to the
Yeah,
separation
Creeper, she
of
goes.
the rocket stages that will signal the beginning of our Electron recovery attempt. First up will be MECO, or
Ooh.
main engine cutoff, on Electron's first stage.
This is looking.
This is when the
God,
rocket's
it's
9
That was
This is
inside
when
the second
rocket's
stage,
9
looking
Rutherford
down at
engines
the
on its
first
stage powered down, and then the rocket will drift for just a moment before the first and second stage separate. The second stage's engine should then start up and power the mission onto orbit, while Electron's booster begins its journey back toward the capture zone here
There's
on
a lot
Earth.
of stuff jammed
As it
in
makes
there.
its way home, we'll stay with that live camera
Yeah,
feed
about
for as long as we can.
Yeah.
But before we get ahead of
Mike's
ourselves,
moving
let's
around.
wait for the call out of those first 3 events.
Okay, we should be getting up to staging
15
here.
seconds to Miko.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Carly gifted a sub to Peter_Beck. Quiet make. Okay, stand by for engine cutoff.
MECO confirmed.
There it goes. Separation.
Stage separation successful.
Good separation.
Stage
Hey,
three.
all right, there we go. Hopefully we see that stage back in a little bit.
And here we go. It is happening. Electron has successfully completed
Nice shot of New
MECO,
Zealand,
stage
huh?
separation, and second stage engine start. Our Electron recovery
Godspeed, you
attempt
black and
is
red
now
log.
officially in motion, and we are off to a fantastic start with this mission. As the mission continues for our customers, the fairing protecting their
There's
satellites will
payloads,
soon
Etronix,
separate
yeah.
and fall away in
Discovery,
preparation
go at
of
throttle.
payload deployment. We'll wait to see that.
There
on
goes
our
the
screens.
fairing.
Oh, and there it goes. We had that visual and audio confirmation
It
we were
does, Sushi,
after
yeah.
of the fairing successfully deploying. A check of stage 2
Yeah, see, they
speed
launched
and
from down
altitude
here.
tells us the mission is
where it
continuing
came from.
nominally, currently at more
Right
than
there.
125 kilometers above Earth and reaching speeds of more than 8,000 kilometers per hour.
It'll adjust,
Onward to
style.
orbit.
Stage 2 propulsion is nominal.
Guidance is nominal.
Is the first stage hot swap batteries? No. Because they're only burning for 2 minutes 30 seconds. Hypersonic. No. What is the speed and altitude for them to reach?
When the booster's engines shut down,
28,000
the stage
kph?
continued to coast to apogee. Now, during that coast, the reaction control thrusters on the stage will have moved Electron into position.
No, they've
to
been
better
to
help
orbit
it
many
survive its
times.
hot and
First
fast
recovery.
travel on the way back to Earth. Once we hear the call that the first stage has reached apogee, we know that what goes up
Yeah,
must
sub.
then come back down and
Okay, grab
head
it.
toward the capture zone where our recovery helicopter is waiting for it.
I'm not sure, John. Maybe. Yeah, really nice shot of New Zealand there. Yeah, that's the Mahi Peninsula right
Discovery,
there.
go at throttle up.
Tron Diver, 65 months. Thank you. All right. How big is this nozzle? You could probably fit that nozzle inside of a Merlin 1D goalie. Make some Mechazilla moves. Yeah. Arendalaria. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Electron's second stage engine, as you heard there, is continuing nominally and firing hot as the mission continues to orbit.
Zero.
All payloads on the
Go
stage
throttle up.
remain healthy and ready for release to their 520-kilometer circular orbit. The next milestones to watch out for will be the deployment of the first
Big
chute
game
on the
tonight, yeah.
Electron booster and the swap of the batteries powering the Stage 2 Rutherford engine. Now, both events should occur within seconds of each other and be confirmed across mission control comms, so we'll make sure to listen out for those. Meanwhile, our recovery helicopter is ready and waiting out over the Pacific Ocean for that drogue chute on the Stage 1 to deploy, knowing that will indicate the main chute deployment and helicopter
Right,
catch
Jim?
attempt will be only minutes away.
Okay, we got first stage views here. Considering Electron is 1.2 meters in diameter, I would guess the nozzle is 1.1 meters in diameter. Yeah, that VAC optimized one, Rocket Guide, could fit inside of a Merlin 1D.
Taking a look at the
Probably not this
telemetry,
big,
Electron's second
maybe.
stage continues on its journey to orbit at a speed of over 11,000
I mean, it
kilometers
fits
an hour
well,
and an
well and
altitude
easy
of
into
more
that
than
interstage with a bunch of
220 kilometers.
COPV bottles around
Meanwhile,
it. So
Electron's
it's a little
first
small.
stage is on the correct angle of attack to make its way through the wall,
All right.
as you can see
All right,
on your
let's
left
see what
here.
happens.
Now, that wall is the roughest part of the atmosphere, but thanks
gonna get a
to
little
the
shaky here.
RCS thrusters we mentioned earlier, the Stage 1 booster is on a very smooth descent.
Hypersonic, yep.
We are coming up to the next gate, though, for Electron's second stage to
Oh,
clear.
it's way smaller.
The battery hot
JM.
swap
These
for
engines
its
are about this
Rutherford
big,
engine.
dude.
This engine
Way
is the
smaller.
world's first to use the electric pump feed cycle for orbital space travel.
EFI,
to
man.
keep the propellant pump system going all the way to
Oh,
orbit,
oh,
we swap
oh,
out the batteries as
come
they are
on.
drained with a new
No,
set to
come
keep
back.
the system running. We're likely to catch the glint of sunlight reflecting
I
off the
wish, Rocket
discarded
Guy.
battery packs
So
as
light,
they fall
doesn't
away.
need to.
So
Doesn't
keep
need
your
to do
eyes
it.
on your screen for that and your ears open for the call from Mission Control to confirm.
All right, so Electron's pumps, the fuel pumps that go to the rocket engine, are powered by electric motors. So see that shiny thing up on the top right? That's a battery. And once the battery dies, they dump it, and it burns up in the atmosphere, right? So they're going to do a hot swap here. So watch, don't blink. That thing's going to leave, and it's going to leave very quickly here when they switch from the charged battery to the, up there it goes. And it's gone.
Hot swap successful.
And it's gone. There it goes. I blinked. Damn it.
Stage 2 propulsion holding nominal.
Yeah, they switched to a second set of batteries once
Okay,
they drained
solid.
once they drained the first ones. Strimmer, where battery? It's gone. I completed battery hot swap.
Battery hot swap is confirmed,
blinked.
and so too, you heard it there, the deployment of the drogue chute on
I'm not sure,
Electron's first
Swishio.
stage. The second stage is continuing nominally on its mission for our customers. You can see it on your screen there.
Supersonic
And
retro
for
battery.
recovery, we are around 30 seconds or so away from the main parachute being released.
It'll
this
burn
action
up.
should really
Yeah,
slow down the
Griffin.
boosters.
They're going way
travel
too
to a
fast
slow
for it
enough
to come
speed
back
for
down in
our
one piece.
recovery
It's gonna burn up
helicopter
completely.
to safely move in and attempt to capture it.
Why are sparks coming out of the nozzle? Contra, that happens from Carolocks. You just, yeah. It's just incomplete combustion. It happens with kerosene. All motors do that.
Confirmed good shoot.
All right. Guidance controller called a good shoot deploy on the first stage. All right, helicopter, go get it. I think that's an ablator. Vasia, yeah.
Fantastic news there from Mission Control.
Right,
We have
go.
just had confirmation
Oh,
that
shoot.
the main parachute on stage 1 was successfully deployed and the S-92 helicopter can prepare to capture Electron.
Okay, here we go.
Bringing you updates as soon as we have them, but very soon we are also expecting SECO on the final stage separation of the
What's
kick
this
stage.
over
We'll
here?
wait for those calls, but stick
that
with
the
this
line?
view from
That's
the
the tow
helicopter
line.
as long as we can.
Get to the chopper. No, chopper. Get to the rocket. Go. Come on. We gotta find it. So this is a downward-facing camera on the helicopter. Oh.
Guidance is in terminal. 27 seconds remaining.
Okay, second stage is closed loop, meaning it's using
It's
internal...
a bit longer of a second stage burn than normal to get us to our 520 kilometre SSO orbit. On the left, you can see the helicopter moving into position, and on the right, we have Electron's second stage travelling onto orbit.
Closed loop guidance means it's using onboard accelerometers to basically figure out where it is. It kind of just keeps plotting the telemetry in its head and just accelerates until it finds the right number. There it is.
Seco.
28,500. Good for low Earth orbit, or, well, actually 500 kilometers. So 300 miles up.
You see it on the screen there. The Rutherford engine on Electron Stage 2 has successfully shut down, and Stage 2 and the kick stage will have cleanly separated. The kick stage will now enter what we call a coasting phase while it's in an elliptical orbit before its Curie engine ignites and propels it into its sun-synchronous orbit, where we will deploy the satellites. Now, on the left of your screen, you can see the views from that recovery helicopter. We have only a few minutes left in the capture window where that helicopter can safely recover Electron. Remember, catching a returning rocket stage mid-air is as it returns from space, is as highly complex as it sounds, and it demands extreme precision. So several critical milestones must align perfectly to ensure a successful capture.
Are we here cheering?
We are on track to do that.
Hold on.
But we are prepared with an ocean vessel nearby. And we've just had confirmation as well that the parachute is in sight of the pilot on that chopper.
Oh, here we go. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Find the fricker. Let's go. Oh, this is going to be so gnarly if they catch it. Come on.
We are all waiting on the edge of our seats here at our facilities. If this catch is a success, it marks an enormous milestone in our recovery program. Let's hope we can see that parachute in the frame of the camera soon.
Yeah, goalie, that guy's probably like full collective down, full cyclic forward, trying to get to the thing. Considering it's real life team, man, I would say so, yeah.
We've got various members of our recovery team stationed at the drop zone back on land, out on the recovery vessel for support. Here in MCC, they're in that crowd as you've seen in some of our shots.
Camera's
and of
pointing
course,
down.
We have our
there's the
pilot
tow line
in the powerful Sikorsky S-92 helicopter in the sky over the Pacific, ensuring this is all going according to plan. Now you can see some of our recovery team members there. I don't think they could get any closer to that screen if they could. They are no doubt very anxious and waiting like we all are for this capture attempt to go ahead.
Not to belittle, it's too small of a rocket to have it boost back and land on capping. It's actually easier to catch it with a rocket at this point. Because the rocket's so dang small compared to like Falcon, you don't need to do the whole landing thing. It's light enough to have parachutes. That Electron first stage is lighter than a capsule, man. Way lighter than a capsule. They can catch it with a rocket. There's no time for caution. Come on, TARS!
It was only 3 years ago, can you believe it, that we announced the Recovery and Reusability Program. And here we are today after 5 successful previous re-entries, bringing us to this moment. What you can see on your screen is the line from the helicopter with the capture hook at the end of it.
Only a year ago. It's not my fault if the year was like 600 days.
Moving into position to attempt that catch with the Electron booster underneath the parachute. Right. Hopefully we'll see that on our screen soon.
So there's the tow line. They're going to try to snag the parachute with this tow line right there. How big is Electron compared to Falcon 1? It's actually about the same size.
I want to point you to the right side of the screen that shows that the kick stage is on its elliptical path above the world and onward to orbit for our customers. And then, of course, again, we're all keeping our eyes on the left that you can see the recovery helicopter in that zone moving in for the catch attempt. Hopefully, again, that we see that soon.
Well, the tow hook isn't like blowing in the wind, which means the helicopter is not going forward like very fast. It's kind of just easing it in, so, like, because remember before the tow hook was way over there on the left side of your screen. So that means you must be close, must be guiding it in. Just tap it in. Just tap it in. Just give it a little tappy. Tap, tap, taparoo. Come on, where are you? Hip, no, don't we all? It's all in the hips. It's all in the hips. Son of a gun rocket, why didn't you just go
I don't know about all
home?
of you viewing, but the longer I watch this line waiting for that parachute to
Oh!
come in.
Oh! Oh! Come on,
there we
baby!
go. We've got our
Come
first
on,
glimpse of it.
baby, get it! Snag it! Line is crossed. Come on! Oh my goodness, did he get it? Did he get it? I don't think he got it. Oh! 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 Yo! That was sick! Come on! Reel it in! Reel it in! You can do it, man! Oh my goodness! That actually happened! Does he got it? Oh! Oh! Oh, what was that?
Absolutely incredible stuff there. We have successfully caught that Electron booster underneath the parachute.
get it?
So that helicopter, confirming again, has hooked onto the drogue line and has captured Electron. Just incredible.
No, he didn't.
So now the helicopter will bring
I heard
the
a,
stage
oh,
where
I don't think he
engineers
got it. I
will
think he had to
analyze and
jettison the
determine
line.
if Electron is suitable for reflight.
No, he jettisoned the line. Guy couldn't get it. It didn't close the chute. I think they snapped the line. Oh, no! No! We almost had it. I think he snapped the line. We'll see. We'll see what they say. We heard a collective...
Now we're going to take a bit of a break on the webcast, but we will be back with you closer to payload deployment for the primary mission to listen into those final moments.
It was
from
pretty
mission
close,
control.
Admiral. We saw
I'll
it.
see you back here soon.
I think the guy hit it at a crazy angle, and I think it snapped the line. Here. Let me copy this. Put that over there.
Final moment.
Okay. I'm gonna get us the live feed on one screen, and we'll go scrubbing around on the other screen. There we go. So, over here, let's back it up. Let's see.
For this capture.
Let's take a look.
Glimpse of it. I don't
Okay.
know about all of you viewing, but the longer I watch this line waiting for that parachute to come in.
There it is.
Oh, there we go. We've got our first glimpse of it.
See, you see the rocket over there? It still looks like it's attached to the chute. And then it looks like the dude jettisons the line right here. Watch. Yeah. Yeah. They got it? Did he get it?
Absolutely incredible stuff there. We have successfully.
They're tweeting that they caught it.
Electron booster
They're tweeting that they caught it. Maybe they did catch it. Who knows? They confirmed the catch. All right, let's see. Let's see what we got. All right, maybe. Hey, maybe he got it. I heard the you know. Here, let's bring us back up onto the main screen. Main screen, turn on. SpaceX gonna buy them out? I don't know. They're saying that they caught it. That was basically now. That was after they cut the feed. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. We did hear a collective kind of sigh from everybody. They went, "Oh!" And I've heard that sigh before. We've heard that sigh before. And we have liftoff of the Delta II. Oh, we've had an anomaly. We've heard that collective sigh before, and it's not good. Let's hope they got it. We got to secure the area or something? No anomalies on this mission. Remember, the recovery is good, fellas, right? That's all fine and dandy if they caught it, but it really matters if they... What really matters is getting the payload into orbit, and they did do that. They caught it, but they had to release it. You think so, Bright? Yeah, I'm thinking that might be right. I think that blue line was like a safety arrestor. Yeah, maybe. It is pretty cool, Swishio, isn't it? Yeah. 10, don't go there. What? Oh. Savage Mab. What's the Curie burn? That's their third stage. So they have another stage inside of the fairing. It's like a spacecraft, though. It's actually more like a service module for the satellites. Yeah, Bright, me too. I didn't see it before, Bright, no. I'd say he had control of the ball in the end zone. No, he didn't establish as a runner, Blackness. I think so. Maybe, Swishio. Hey, Whitney, thank you for the raid. They need better cameras for the next attempt. Brian, you're in a Discord server with a Rocket Lab employee, and they said they caught it and dropped it. Seems like a trustworthy guy, but take that for what you will. That's what it looks like, Brian, yeah. Whitney, how are you? It was a Des Bryant cat. Oh, ooh. Did they ever simulate the stresses of the catch on the helicopter prior? They've been practicing it all week, fodder. Yeah, many times. Great, so happy for Rocket Lab. Whitney, I think they may have dropped it. The baseball Furies dropped the ball. Made an error. Our payload sailing all the way to Coney. I don't think people are going to get that. All right, moving on. I think they dropped it. I'm hoping. They tweeted that they caught it, but I think they jettisoned it. Fumble Rooski. Helicopter is on flight radar 24 and seems to be heading back to land. But hey, he had it. From what it looks like, fellas, it looks like they didn't get the chute. It looks like the guy snagged the line, but the parachute didn't. There's like a drogue line behind the parachute on the stage, right? And when the helicopter's designed to snag the drone line, or the drogue line, and when he snags it, and it pulls that line full, the parachute's supposed to collapse. I don't think the parachute collapsed. It looks like it didn't. But once again, that's just armchair rocket scientist. So take that for what you will. I agree, Grog. Yeah, you could see in the helicopter footage that the booster is still perpendicular to the ground, and the helicopter is kind of doing this, which means that the line got taut, but the parachute. That tells me the line got taut, but the parachute didn't. Alpha, what's Vulcan saying? Yeah, we'll see. Check Rocket Lab stonks. It's going up. There it goes. Look, the hold. When there was a hold, the stock went down and then it went back up when they launched. Nice. Dude, yeah, look, 640, they held and the stock went down and then it went back up. Dude, that's so strange. Oh my god. Man, I don't know what that thing's gonna do if they didn't catch that booster. What's the ticker symbol for them? RKLB, I think. Yeah, $ RKLB. Yep. Hey, they're up. They're up. What's that, Panther? Ploy said that the chute reinflated and they are going for water recovery. Word? Wait, the chute reinflated and they're gonna go for it? Oh, these guys are chads. I like it. Yeah, Trinix. Dude, I'll be honest with you. Brimo and I got stonks in Rocket Lab and Astra, for what it's worth. Yeah, publicly traded rocket companies. That's part of the future. I don't mind. That's cool. We'll take that part. That's pretty neat.
Discovery, go
Worm Gang, I made it. Inverters, 60 months. Thanks, man. They had sea vessels out there. Hoping we can get some footage from their perspective of what happened. Agreed. You bought in at 860 like a moron. Oh. What, drama? If the catch wasn't successful, they will recover from the ocean using this vessel that has already done 3 previous recoveries. Are you sure that this is actually a boat and not just a toaster oven that somebody put boat parts on? Nervous is like, I went in at 13. Oh. Ooh. So what's the purpose of this type of recovery versus the one we're accustomed to with SpaceX? Rocket Lab trying to make a recovery process more easier, cheaper, and streamlined. Okay. The thing with Rocket Lab dudes is, huzzah, they don't have to boost it back and land. They don't have to do that. Why? The booster is so light because it's carbon fiber, and on top of being carbon fiber, it's a small sat launcher. Dude, I'm telling you, Electron's first stage is not very big. You and I could push it around. Like, push it around, no problem. You don't even need a truck to move the thing around. If it was on caster wheels, we could move it. Because the stage is so ridiculously light, and it's made out of carbon fiber, its ballistic properties are somewhere in line with a fairing. So what is SpaceX? What does SpaceX do with their fairings? They don't boost their fairings back and land them. They parachute them down and go fish them out of the water. But a fairing can go into the water. SpaceX waterproofed their fairings so they can do it. You don't want your first stage going into the drink. So they want to grab the thing with a helicopter. It actually makes more sense to do it this way. 900 kilograms empty. Dude, that's not heavy at all. Now the real key here would be to have SpaceX catch their fairings with a helicopter. That's the real 5-head move here. Side question. Do you happen to have a picture of your Convair 990 for KSP trying to get ideas? I think I put it on Kerbal-X Snacklist. You'd have to look. They just might. Yeah, right? Yeah, Rivian, you can post links. No, Warren's here. I'll show you. This thing is tiny. There it is with Peter Beck. That's the guy that owns Rocket Lab. It's tiny. It's not a big booster. See? There's Peter Beck just glaring longingly inside of the inner stage of an Electron. We got another Rocket Lab tweet. There and back again. Dude, that is pretty legit, man. That's... Okay, regardless of what happened here, that's actually really freaking cool. And I took that. Nice tactical. Electron helicopter retrieval. So this is a tweet from Irene Klotz. Once I saw the chute, I knew we had it. The pilot has never missed one yet, says Peter Beck. Booster may be dropped in the water and then retrieved by ship depending on the sea state. Payload deploy in an hour. Yep. Look at the drone line. It's next to the parachute. Yeah, see, he's supposed to... There's a line right here. Guys, I'm not sure you can see it on the monitor. There's a line right here, and this is supposed to snag that. When it snags that, it pulls the chute up on one side and basically unzips it and folds the chute in. But it doesn't look like... I'm not sure. Maybe the chute reinflated or something. Maybe it looks like the line may have snapped or something. I don't know. But they're still going to try to recover it, so we'll see. We'll see. Rip, Sevi. Rip. Jake, it's missing panels because they want to get... You notice the holes in the side, right? They're trying to get the rocket to go sideways so the helicopter can snag the thing. They don't want it going down, because if it's going straight down, then that drogue line will just go up. Those holes in the side of the chute, the reliefs are trying to get it to move in one direction. Where did they launch from? New Zealand? No, that's... From what I just saw there, guys, they may have not gotten this one, but they'll get the next one. That's totally doable. Yeah, that's totally doable. Railroads online. Huh? What? No, not RRO, RLE, Rocket Lab Electron. What are you, dumb? Jeez. Open your freaking ears. See? Rocket Lab. Redesign, man. Redesign. Yes, but RTLS fairings. Yeah, they're too far down range, Swish, but that would be cool. They didn't practice enough in KSP. Yeah, Buck, from what I just saw there, totally doable. Can you play the catch again? Sure. All right, let's see.
In the powerful sea, closer to.
All right, I'm just gonna get us right up close here. All right, here we go.
Oh.
Here we go.
Oh, there we go. We've got our first.
Dude, that's so cool. Well, they definitely caught the line. We saw it. I don't know, Vasi. Yeah, it's definitely a different shoot. I didn't expect that. I expected the parafoil. See it swinging around over there? Dude, it's so close. That's so close to being right. Oh my goodness. I can't believe that. I can't believe... Dude, you know what? It doesn't even matter that they dropped it in the drink. He snagged that with the helicopter. I think some rigging failed or the chute didn't go. That guy that's flying that helicopter snagged the rocket stage he fished out of rocket stage with a helicopter. That's nuts. Like, that just happened. Like, watch.
Yeah, parachute to come in.
Straight up.
Oh, there we go. We've got our first glimpse of it.
Look. Dude, catches as clear as day. The line hits it. That's nuts, dude. Yeah, Sip, I think that's what happened. That would be something, Hellfish. Yeah, guys, that S-92 is not a small helicopter. It's not easy to make it fly like that. Nuts, man. Alright, let's go back up to live, see if we got an update. Nope. Yeah, right, Markov? Yeah, once again, fellas, the S-92, that's not a small helicopter. It's big. That's a big one. I'm trying to see if we can get like scale. Like, look at it. It's pretty. That's pretty big. That's a big boy. I think the S-92 is derived from the Pavlo, but I could be wrong. I think maybe a CH-53. I'm seeing some parts that kind of look like it, but also don't. I mean, look at it compared to Human. Human for scale. I mean, that's a big helicopter, dude. It's pretty. Kiwi for scale. I don't think we can find fruit next to it, but yeah, see people standing next to it. That's a big helo. Check inside pulls. Yo. Man, I'm in the wrong business, dude. I'm in the wrong big. Like, can we do that? How do we get to this point, guys? Oh, hey. Oh, that's pretty neat. Can we? Can we? You know. What's the altitude of the helicopter when he was trying to make the catch? He was up around 8,000 feet. A long way up. Did you know that Goggles owns 10% of SpaceX? I did know that, yes. It was developed off of the Black Hawk. Really? Interesting. Alright, here, let me read. H-92 Superhawk is the military version of the S-92 in the utility transport role, capable of carrying 22 troops. It was developed from the Sikorsky S-70. Oh, the S-70 is a Black Hawk. Alright, I get it. It's like a civilian, more civilian version of that thing. Neat. The heli is not on flight radar anymore. Uh-oh. I don't know, Katra. I thought they were. Yeah, Maz, right? Hang on a minute. Helicopter should be out here somewhere. New tweet. Peter Beck says, wow, I can't believe we caught it. We've now got to operationalize that. I hate that word. It seemed to work. It all just happened. Only about half of the Electron launches will be able to accommodate heli retrieval. Night launches, etc., etc. North Island? Well, the rocket launched from up here. It launched from right there. See, the launch pad is actually there. And then it went down here. And the helicopter was... The helicopter took off from Christchurch here, so it's... should be over here somewhere. CKHEV. Uh-oh. Man, look at the drop. That guy dropped for the helo right there, or for the rocket. Then he kind of went back up and. Nice, Boxy. There you go. It's probably really low in an Apache spot. Yeah. Bad news for EJ. The cabin height is 6 feet in an S-92. Ugh. Ugh. Nope. Yeah, we've seen that before, Maz. Yeah, yeah. Oh. Yeah, he's on his way back. Hellfish, nice. Drummer, it looks like they snagged the sucker for a second and then something went wrong. The guy jettisoned the thing. Let's get the stream back up here. Yeah, you see when it launched because it bolts out of its holding pattern? Yeah. Yep. Give 1 second, guys. You're going to have to see the start menu here first. Or the start window down here for a second. Yeah, so we're just kind of waiting. Hey, Shex, what's up, dude? We'll get it mission failed. We'll get him next time. Fishing mailed. We'll nuke him next time. Wait, what? Teaser for today's cursed rocket for your suspense pleasure. Atlas Centaur with Dream Chaser on top of it, huh? Huh. You may have teased too much. The other cursed rocket. Sea Dragon Heavy. Nice. Yeah, Shex has been around. Shex, you've been around forever. Interesting that they selected the ring sail parachute design here. This parachute design is premium for entry, descent, and landing. It offers the best drag to weight ratio. I guess if they wanted it to fall even slower than what the parafoil could provide with a given mass. I thought there would be a parafoil too, Rocket Guy. It's very, yeah, very strange.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Also this, what's that? You're missing a piece. That's weird, Creeper. Yeah, guys, it's a learning experience, but once again, we'll wait until payload deploy here, and we'll see what happens. Hey, Raven Guard, 25-month resub. We'll probably drop it in the water and then put it on the ship depending on the sea state. Adding that a dunk in the water shouldn't affect the ability to reuse the booster. We'll see what we end up doing. If it's just a dunk and then a grab, it should be fine. Well... Interesting. That's Irene Klotz from Aviation Week reporting on what Peter Beck is saying. Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta tell Brimo something. Try this one. Thanks. I hate it. No, this is brand new info, Turkey. Drummer, was ist? Railroads Online is going to be getting dynamic tunnels. Yes. We have a press conference for Starliner tomorrow at noon. Yep. Railroads Online dynamic tunnels. Well, that's pretty neat. Was ist? Ja, Thiel, was ist? Was ist das? Drummer, we're gonna watch that Starliner presser first. And then Railroads tomorrow, guys, is going to happen after the Starliner presser, and we'll go a little bit later. So like 2 to 5 for Railroads tomorrow instead of 1 to 4. Yep. Yeah, Railroads and Tarkov tomorrow. Which question is going to be about the valves? My guess is number 2. Dude, they're all going to be about the valves. Someone's going to ask if the capsule can float. Just, yeah. 2 to 6. Got it. You know what? Now it's going to be 2 to 6 just because you said that. Can the capsule Florida? Yes. Someone is going to ask something related to dropping Starliner for... Yeah, Rocket Guy, it's going to happen. Last, what's up, Billy? Boy, is space news going to be interesting. While waiting, enjoy this picture of a KFC-130 refueling CH-53s with carrying Humvees over the ocean. You know, Bill, I don't hate what's going on here. I have enjoyed this picture. Yep. I like everything that's going on right here. Yeah. 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 I like all that. That's good. Yeah. Yeah. That's nice. Yeah, Creeper. We're gonna need a bigger map. Hey, Nazalik, I'm good. Oh, they could sandwich carry the drummer. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Is that real? Are they refueling? What, the Humvees or the helicopter? They're refueling the helicopters. Not enough freedom in that image. I'm disappointed. How do you know? I caught a train on video carrying your favorite army vehicle. It's in the other transport in Discord. Oh yeah, Surfer?
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Oh! Hammett. Very nice, bud. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's great. Is the helicopter back in town yet? Let's check. Hey, Zizep. 54-month resub. Oh, we're waiting. Are we happy about the draft? Yeah. It's good. Let's see. Nothing there. So let's flip over here. Oh, yeah. Your boy's hightailing it out of there. He's already halfway home. So that was the Rehelvi helicopter. Yep, that was the recovery helicopter right there. He's back up at 7,200 feet, cruising at 183 miles an hour. Sweet. Last, splash confirmed. Sea worker moving in for recovery. This is Gav. So no catch. They caught it and then it had to... They caught it, guys, but the guy jettisoned the catch cable. The sea worker, this thing, is going to find it. The Museum of the USAF got a KC-135 a couple of days ago. Oh. Well, that's pretty neat. Cool. What's up, Kim? All right, drummer.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Watch the launch with the family. Hey, cool. Just finished watching season 2 of For All Mankind. Why? Are they catching something today? Here, let me go backwards a little bit, Kim.
Now the helicopter will bring the stage to land where the come in. Oh.
Watch. This is a replay,
There we
dudes.
go. We've got our first glimpse of it.
Of course we can, Glitrub. So they caught it, but for whatever reason they had the helicopter pilot jettison the line. I think the chute reinflated while the helicopter was trying to tow it, and yeah, they didn't get it. What's going on right now is the Sea Worker. This is the ship that Rocket Lab has. Good, our first catch of the day. Sea Worker is trying to go and fish it out. This is what they were using for sea recovery before. It's kind of was just doing this, and then it bolted over here towards where the rocket came down, towards where the helicopter was. That's this area right here. See that? If we look, this is the helicopter track. There's the helicopter tracker, and this is the boat tracker. My boat. My boat. So it looks like they didn't get it, but they're trying to fish it out. They're gonna try to get it at sea. That's coming from Peter Beck, which is pretty cool. That's pretty neat. Here, marine traffic. Let's go find it. Let's go find the sucker on marine traffic. Oh dear. Okay, where are you? Down here? That's it. I mean, that's the boat. That's in the right spot. It's definitely not a fishing boat. Tug and Special Craft. Sea Worker is the blue. Yep, there it is. So it's going out there for where the rocket trajectory went basically this way, right here. And it is going towards the ballistic trajectory, and it's going towards the same spot where the helicopter was going. Just slightly diagonal off of the launch site, which sun synchronous. Caster's back. Okay.
Welcome back to the webcast of Rocket Lab's 26th Electron mission there and back again. If you're just joining us, today's launch included a successful liftoff at 10:49 a.m. New Zealand local time, or 22:49 UTC. After passing through Max Q, Electron completed a clean first and second stage separation. Now, of course, today's secondary mission objective was catching Electron's first stage booster with a helicopter. And if you are watching the mission, you will have seen earlier we witnessed a spectacular catch of Electron's first stage by our helicopter pilot. This is a monumental step forward in our program to make Electron a reusable launch vehicle. Now, after the catch, the helicopter pilot noticed different load characteristics than we've experienced in testing, which of course you do expect when testing anything in the field for the first time. At his discretion, the pilot offloaded the stage for a successful splashdown, where it is being recovered by our vessel for transport back to our factory. The stage is in great condition though, and we look forward to assessing it in detail when it's back here in the factory. And of course, getting ready for more helicopter catches soon.
Dude, look at that!
Meanwhile, the kick stage has completed its first pass in an elliptical orbit of Earth, and we've had good ignition of its Curie engine to position the kick stage in sun-synchronous orbit, where we'll drop off the 34 satellites on board this rideshare mission for 6 customers. The deployments will happen in succession shortly after the Curie engine has shut down, so let's listen in.
All right.
And Curie shut down. Nominal circularization.
Okay, they're in the right orbit. That looks real good. I'm talking about their mission control room. I don't have any telemetry. It looks real good. The mission control room looks really
brilliant.
Good.
That is a good Curie shutdown confirmed there by mission control, so it is time to put some satellites on orbit.
What does sun synchronous
First up
mean?
in today's deployment sequence are the spacecraft for E-Space.
Sun synchronous means it's a type of orbit where the satellite goes over the same spot every day at the same time, synchronized to the sun. Quibla, would you like to know more?
But if any system malfunctions occur, keeping space nice and clean. We should hear confirmation of a successful deployment soon.
Okay. It's synced to our days. Oh, there we go. Let's wait for them to say. The animation showed them deploying them. So the same spot on Earth. That's right. Yeah, it's sun synchronous. So it's a highly inclined retrograde.
E-space payload deployment is successful.
Okay, there's a couple. First couple of satellites.
There you go. Payload deployment is successful for eSpace. We hope you enjoyed the ride. Up next for deployment from Electron's kick stage, we have some Space Bees from Internet of... And there they go. Payload deployment for Swarm successful there from the kick stage.
Ready?
So next we have
look at it. It's a little toaster.
Our friends at Unseen Labs. This is the 6th in its constellation, and the 3rd launch Rocket Lab has provided for Unseen Labs to expand it. Let's listen in for that confirmation.
It's a freaking pest dispenser. That's not a real shot, JDI, but the real one looks like that. You're a toaster. Got him. Carrier has arrived. Don't be scared.
Row 6 deployment successful.
Oh, no. All right, let's see. Where's the other dispenser?
That's what we like to hear. Bro 6 has successfully separated from the kick stage.
Bro!
We're now almost at the halfway point of today's deployments. Now we are listening out for the call that Aurora Sat-1 has been deployed. This satellite is also known as the Flying Object, which, while it sounds mysterious, will be doing the good deed of demonstrating space junk removal technologies for small satellites, including propulsion devices and plasma brakes that enable the sustainable use of space.
Nice. Stock is tanking? No way. No way. For real? Oh no! Oh no!
Aurora Sat-1 deployment successful.
And there we have it, another payload successfully in orbit.
Hodl, chat!
The next deployment is
Hodl!
the second stack
Diamond
of
hands!
satellites for Swarm.
Believe
We'll
in
give
Peter
the flying
Bick!
object a bit of space first, but we should hear the call for successful deployment of the Space Bees
Diamond hands! Hodl! Sue them! Oh my god. This is not financial advice, but hodl!
Second group of Space Bees released successfully.
Space D's?
You heard it there. The Space Bees have separated from the kick stage.
Oh, Space
That leaves
Bees.
us with just 2 payloads to go. Up next, we have the 4 Pico satellite payloads for one of our
Space
returning
D's.
customers, Alba
What?
Orbital. We've got Alba's own Unicorn 2 Pocket Cube satellite, along with the
Oh, God. Say,
TRSI
kill it
2
with
and
fire.
3, and a MyRadar 1,
Space
all
D's,
from
sorry.
MyRadar. We are thrilled to provide the Alba team with a ride to space once again.
Not the bees! Not the bees! That's terrible.
Alba Cluster X deployed successfully.
Alright, let's see what we got. Whoop, see ya.
And that's Mission Control confirming that the Alba orbital payload
Sorry,
has
Dan.
been
My bad,
successfully
dude.
deployed. So we are
Space
down to the
D-
final remaining
these
payload for
satellites
this
got
mission,
'em.
the Copia spacecraft for Asterix. Now this
This is why
final
nobody
payload is a
wants
little
me to
unique
be
in that it
near their
remains
company.
attached to the kick stage to conduct its technology demonstration, testing inflatable solar power generation technology.
They got it for a
This
second,
deployment
Greg,
won't
but then the
happen for
pilot let it
another
go.
15 minutes or so, but we'll keep you posted via social media, so keep an eye out there. So with that, I am delighted to confirm mission success for today's launch. Thank you, as always, to our fantastic mission partners. It is an honor and a privilege to deliver your spacecraft to orbit. Thank you to our incredible team who made today's mission possible. And a huge congratulations again to our recovery team for another step forward in the recovery program today.
That's cool.
To find out more about
cool.
what's next in that program and to stay up to date on upcoming missions, follow us across our social media platforms. So thank you again for joining us for this webcast. We'll see you back here soon for our next launch, taking us a bit further than usual, coming up very soon.
Capstone,
This is
baby.
Rocket Lab Mission Control, signing off.
See? Rocket Lab is going to the moon, okay? This is why you hodl. Rocket Lab's going to the... No, seriously, their next mission is going to launch a satellite for NASA out to the moon. I'm serious. I'm not making that up. That's not financial advice, okay? It is a statement of fact, okay? How many attempts did it take Falcon 9 to stick a landing? Good amount, dude. That's cool, man. They almost got it. They almost got it on the first try. I'm pretty damn impressed. Is it normal to be completely overwhelmed by all the stuff you need to operate Betsy and Railroads Online? It's just more than you're used to, serious. Hype for Artemis? Yeah, Zayd, if you haven't seen me before, I am a nut spaceflight guy. I love all of it, dude. I'm crazy hype for Artemis. Okay, but am I gonna get picked up from the airport? Brimo, you can get picked up from the airport if you tell me the context of this picture. My boat. I'm sorry. It's terrible. Please stop. Did I just mock you? No. No, I didn't mock you at all. Boom. Is that the Finnish guy jumping in the ice lake? No. It's in Miami. That's Miami. Oh, yeah. Okay, that guy probably got hurt. So, yeah, I like all kinds of space stuff. I'm hyped for Artemis. I'm hyped for all of it, dudes. But anyway, it is my day off, so I'm a little more cheeky than I normally am. I'm sorry, Chatty Murphy. It was an accident. I was having too much fun. Will the 250 be ready for Artemis? Yeah. I didn't get a chance to work on it today because of this launch, because I have to drive to a freaking construction yard to go and work on it. Did you hear about this cosmonaut? What? Oh, nice. That's cool. The airplane internet stopped working as I was mocking you. Brimo, you need to tell me the context of this picture. What's the context of this picture? It's my boat. Are they at least real boats? I don't mock you all the time. It is real boats, Mecca? Alright, cool. Okay, the internet is poop. Will I leave now? Well, I guess you ain't getting picked up. Did I see that? But that's my favorite picture of all time. Look. Oh my god. I love F1 memes. They're so good. They're so funny. Alright, dudes. I actually have to go pick up Brimo from the airport, so the Haas memes are the best, dude. So hey, Rocket Lab didn't get it, but they were damn close, and they're gonna fish that booster out, which is actually really cool, because despite the guy jettisoning the line, the helicopter pilot jettisoning the line because he saw telemetry that he didn't like, the parachute reinflated and they got the booster back. So, hey, they still got it back. That's cool. Stock down even more now. Oof. Don't forget my boat. They got to find the fish, dude. I'm a simple man. I see Gunther and I smile. We could have looked like rock stars, Gene. Instead, we look like a bunch of wankers. All right. Anyway, so I'll see you guys tomorrow at noon. We got a Starliner press conference right off the bat at noon, and then railroads, and then a little bit of space news, and then a little bit of Tarkov. You know, we're going to have some trains or a shooting, you know, in Tarkov. Either way, we're all going to have a lot of fun, right? Yeah? All right, cool. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed the coverage. Have a good rest of your Monday. Uh-oh. Sounds like someone's got a case of the Mondays. At least Monday's already over. Yeah, Naroku, it is what it is. All right, guys. Adios. Buenos noches. Gracias. Buenos noches, amigo. All right. EJ on a Monday, located entirely in my office? Yeah. All right. So that's going to conclude for coverage. I got to go pick up Remo at the airport. Thank you very much for watching, guys. And I'll see you tomorrow. Man, they were close. They were so close. They'll get it next time. They'll get it. They'll get it. See you guys. Have a good night. Thank you. Boa noite. Obrigado, Alex. Obrigado. Ciao. Falou. I'll see you later.